Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and it's part 5 of our Bring Back Max Power series, and it's another buying guide, this month being the Hyundai Coupe V6. So this is a new car test from May 2002. So let's see what Max Power have to say about the Hyundai Coupe. So Max Power's first impressions of when we saw the Hyundai Coupe V6. They were shocked. They were already a fan of the first coupe. They'd thought we'd lost the plot of the second generation with the twin headlight design. But the third incarnation, which this car is, they reckon that the Korean car scribblers have managed to pen a design that combines bollocks out confidence with bucket loads of aggression. It's not a perfect blend, but that's what happens when you nick ideas from other car companies. Max Power reckon that Hyundai looks like an unwanted offspring of a drunken threesome involving a Ferrari 550, Ford Mustang and an Audi TT. So what do you get for your money? Well, when you climb into the driver's seat, you're presented with plenty of toys to play with, a top-notch Clarion CD player, a decent speaker setup, cruise control and leather sports seats are just a few of the luxuries. They reckon with the red paintwork, the only criticism that they had was that it's not great when you're parking. Once fired up, the 2.7 litre V6 burbles and barks a sinister tone through its two catch me up if you can tailpipes. But with only 165 brake horsepower, the coupe could easily be shown up by a decent hot hatch. A V6 is basically much more about grunt than horsepower, and to make any progress with the car, you have to keep it cooking above 4,000 RPM. On the handling front, the Hyundai performed surprisingly well. The traction control needs to be switched off, otherwise the car suffers from a huge and rather delayed loss of drive. The car stayed neutral in the bends in both dry and wet, with a good dose of controllability lift-off arse-out action at high speed. Only tight, low-speed corners troubled the front end of the Hyundai. So let's look at some insurance quotes if you were looking to purchase this car back in May 2002. So quote 1 is based on a 19-year-old student with 1 year's no claims bonus, living in a low-rated crime zone with the car parked off the road. He has a clean licence and a quote on a 3-year-old car, 2,100 with a £600 excess. Quote 2. Mr. Grafter is a 22-year-old blue-collar factory worker with 3 years no claims. He lives in a medium-rated crime zone and the car parked off road. He has 3 points on his licence for speeding. Quote on a 2-year-old car, £1,030 with a £450 excess. And thirdly, it's Mr. Mileage is a 26-year-old sales rep with 6 years no claims, living in a high-rated crime zone with a car parked in a garage. He has 3 points on his licence. Quote on a 1-year-old car, £840 with a £250 excess. Now, if you bought the Hyundai, this is how you could modify it. And it's inspired by the Eclipse from the Fast and the Furious. So you could basically get an S-car exhaust will do anything you want. So bin the standard stuff for a pair of 5.25-inch pipes. Max Power reckon that the Coupe ride on 17s are not wide enough. You could get some meaty numbers along with a set of eye-back loading springs. Now if you're wanting to look for more power for your V6, speak to TDI about superchargers and turbo conversions. Even a DASTEC Unichip might help to release vital horsepower. For styling, a Fast and Furious style APR wing from MSI would work. If you're looking for something different, we'll call Sabre Auto Styling. So contacts for modifying our ASCAR exhausts, Blitz UK, DASTEC Unichip, iBack, High Power Nitrous Systems, High Power FreeServe, HKS Europe, MSI, Sabre Auto Styling, TDI, Extreme, foreign tuning websites Shark Racing, HyundaiPerformance.com, IsleofToscany.net, TuningLife.co.korea or KR. So, if you were looking to purchase a Hyundai Coupe V6, what's the power figures for it? So you've got, basically it's got a 2656cc 6-cylinder 24 valve, transmission 6-speed manual front wheel drive, 165 brake horsepower at 6,000 rpm, max torque 182 pounds-feet of torque at 4,000 rpm, specific output 62 brake horsepower per litre, power to weight 1 ratio is 123 brake horsepower per tonne, braking system is 279mm ventilated front discs, 254mm solid discs, ABS, EBD, wheels and tyres are 7x17-inch alloys front and back, 215/45 ZR17 Michelin Pilot Sport tyres front and back. 0 to 60 is 7.8 seconds. Top speed is 136 mph claimed. So Max Power likes the aggressive looks, the V6 soundtrack, the interior styling and the handling. Max Power hates the fuel thirsty, it's too slow, it's poor parking visibility, rear roof to head contact. So there you go, that's a little guide on the Hyundai V6, what to look out for. If you were looking to buy one of these brand new back in May 2002, or even if you were looking for one today, it just gives you a little insight into what to expect from a Hyundai Coupe V6 and how to modify it. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll be back with part 6 of Bring Back Max Power in a couple of days' time. As always, thanks for watching and I'll catch you soon.